Missy has some good songs under her belt, and it's a good, she's worth checking out at times. But this is the Under Construction review, and this is Acid Root. Subscribe for more fun because I've got plenty of other things that I think you'll like on this channel. So, Missy, this album is known for the song Work It, but I'm gonna say it up front. I had trouble trying to find the next songs that would have been further and further hits. And the answer is usually Missy gets, from what I've seen, she gets about 2 songs out, and then the rest of them kind of drag a little bit. And it's not necessarily that she can't do it. This is the thing, that she does not attempt to do it. And that was the biggest problem I had with this, is because I looked up how well Work It did, and that was that song almost hit #1. So it's one of her best charting songs, and there just is not another song like it on this entire album. And more importantly, it's not about cloning it as much as making songs that prove you can go out more than one time. So what you're left with is just a bunch of music that just becomes, it's not even, I would consider like mall music or something like that. It's really forgettable for the most part, and it doesn't provide you with the energy that you need in order to want to listen to music. So, the song Work It, you hear it, it makes you want to go out. The stuff she's saying in the song, you want a woman like what she's talking in the song. But the problem with it is there are not, it's very scant. It feels like the only reason she made that song was just to sell copies, because that was the only reason. But can you smoke to this? I think you can. The song Hot is a good one, and Slide, and possibly Pussycat. But the album is just few and far between. The production, Work It, of course, is a smoking song. Production, I did not like the production on this album. A few of them, like Back in the Day, Funky Fresh Dress. I think trying to bring back the the 1988 to 91 type style, I don't know. This feels like something that was going on. I'm not saying that was, I'm not for sure, but this, when you say back in the day, these records are still fun now. So, but there's just several of them. We'll just go to unheard songs, and I'm going to talk about what makes this album. So, out of 14 songs, 13 not counting the remix, I like 3 songs. And those are Work It, Slide, and Hot. Now, there was also an Almost song, which is called Gossip Folks, which has Ludacris on there. I'll give it to her just because it was pretty, it's something that felt like it could make me get up. But, yeah, the bad side to this is a lot of the production is not good, and it was focused more on these sorts of things that, areas where you would not listen to music. There are some slower songs on here like Pussycat, and I think Can You Hear Me, and Nothing Out There For Me, that, the problem with it is you got to figure out, well, where are we going to listen to this sort of music? I could go on over this topic, but the easiest thing to say is that most of the energy on these songs does not match the angle of Work It, and it's just going to bore a lot of people. But the score, I'm going to give this album a 3 out of 10, because 3 out of 13, if it would have been 6, it would have been a 4 or a 5. But, the Almost song, that would basically make it a 3.5, but really, you just don't quite feel it enough. So, it's good, but we just need way more. So the future, Missy has been plotting to come back. I would really like to see what that's going to be like. Seeing another Lose Control or Work It, or even that other song that she had from the cookbook. One of those. The social score, I will give it a 5 social, because Missy's pretty popular, and I know that people know some of her records, but just the energy runs thin. So, yeah, can it be topped? I think it can in a lot of ways. So I give this album a 3 out of 10 and a 5 social. Subscribe for more fun.